Hey, how's it going? It's Paul Sarconi with Swish Analytics. Welcome to 90 seconds of MLB Daily Fantasy for Tuesday, August 11th. Let's get it started today with our recommended pitcher, Stephen Wright of the Boston Red Sox. Wright has a salary of $6,400 and he'll be pitching against the Miami Marlins. On the season, he has a 3.99 ERA and he's averaging 9.3 FanDuel points per game, but he's picked up his play in his last 4 starts where he's allowing just 2.75 earned runs per outing. He's striking out 6 and he's averaging 11.3 FanDuel points per game. Obviously, if he maintained that output at his salary for tonight's game, that'd be a great value. And the Miami Marlins are going to give him a shot to do it, as over the last 2 weeks, the team has hit just .222. They have an on-base percentage of .285 and they're slugging .299. Now, obviously, Wright is not going to replicate the start he had against the Yankees recently, where he put up 20 FanDuel points, but he's clearly been pitching better as of late. He could be a great value at just $6,400. Next up in our 3-segment lineup, recommended hitter John Jaso of the Tampa Bay Rays. Jaso has a salary of $2,600 and he'll be getting the majority of his at-bats against Atlanta Braves pitcher Williams Perez. Now, over the last 2 weeks, Jaso has a .522 slugging percentage. He's averaging 2.1 FanDuel points per game, and the team around him has been hitting well over that time span as well. The Braves have a .286 team batting average. They have an on-base percentage of .349. They're slugging .488 and they're averaging 5.4 runs per game. That is the 4th most of any team over the last 2 weeks. And Perez has a .386 ERA on the road, which is not terrible, also not stellar. Definitely leaves some room for Jaso to get some hits, especially since there are going to be some guys who have been hitting well lately. They're going to be getting on base, giving Jaso a chance at some point opportunities. You're looking at a value play at catcher, but one with high upside. We're going to finish up today with a high value rundown where we look at players with a sub $3,000 salary who have hit well at their position over the last 2 weeks. Let's get us started at catcher with a big time value guy in Yan Gomes. He has a salary of $2,800. He's slugging .529, and get this, he has been averaging 3.7 FanDuel points per game over the last 2 weeks. Those are huge numbers, especially for a catcher with a sub $3,000 salary. Moving up the line to first base with Jesus Montero. He has a salary of $2,500. He's slugging .667. He's averaging 3 FanDuel points per game. He's a good alternative at first base, a cheaper option. Moving over to second base with Jonathan Scope. He has a salary of $2,600. He has a .429 on-base percentage and he's averaging 2.9 FanDuel points per game. And let's go to short with Brad Miller. He has a salary of $2,800. He has a .415 on-base percentage. He's averaging 2.9 FanDuel points per game. And let's round out the infield with Brett Lowry. He has a salary of $2,700. He's slugging .465. He's averaging 2.6 FanDuel points per game. And let's finish up in the outfield with Andre Ethier. He has a salary of $2,800. He's slugging .594 and he's averaging 3.3 FanDuel points per game. We recommend you take a look at all of these guys.